Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's day number 64 on the road to 2000. Yeah, 1600's been it started off quite nice, and I don't know, it kind of got a little bit tricky in the past couple of games and stuff, but it's still, we're still on the road, and we are going to keep on grinding, and we're doing a 1510. Okay, so our opponent is 1685. We're going to play the English. And in yesterday's video, that was, I mean, I got caught out by some interesting opening. And I didn't help myself by playing so quickly, but my opponent, they definitely kind of, they got stuck in, they capitalized, and they were relentless. They just kept on, they pulled out some really good moves, and I think their percentage was like 90% in the end, 89%. So hats off to them for doing that, because they kind of destroyed me in the end. Then the second game, we were doing all right, and then all of a sudden we just we missed a really kind of, I think, looking back now, an easy move to defend the situation we were in. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at yesterday's video, which was day number 63, because the second game in that was pretty interesting. And yeah, but anyway, today is today, and we are just going to, we're going to fianchetto. Just make sure all our pieces are safe. We might even get this. If so, okay, so we don't. They're doing the same. They're getting their pieces out, developing, and we've got two things we can do here. I think we're going to go for this. And then castles. Right, we're going to push this now. Now, this could easily come in here and attack this, but we're going to castle. We're fine for now, and we're just going to kind of go with it. Now, let's castle. Do we? No, we don't let that happen. So let's just take. And then I think we take again. We don't want them having that center. That center will be really strong. Now, this pawn is currently only defended by the queen. So I'm thinking maybe this. Why that? If they take, we'll just go in here. If not, we've got two eyes on this. Potentially looking at this as well if we pull the rook over. They could just take, we take, then they could defend like so. We'll pull this over. Okay, so they defend it like that. That's also interesting. Now, what about... What about we take? They're going to take back with this. Now, if we take this, they just take like so. I was thinking, obviously, the discovery on their rook. Now, I think maybe doubling up is a good thing. They might come around here. Okay, so now I'm not having that. Not having that at all. If they want to take, they can take. It helps me try and attack this quicker. Okay, now they want to do that. And I think I'm going to just try and... I'm going to attack again. Now they can take. If they take, we take. Also, I wouldn't mind taking this anyway. Opening up around the king. So I think we're doing all right. We're doing okay. We do look a little bit kind of vulnerable around the king side. That is interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, if they go in there, that's fine. If they go here, we need to protect it. So we could just slot in here. That works. Need to be a little bit careful. I mean, we're okay. We're still attacking this. Still looking to get this out of the way. Maybe ideas of coming around here. Coming over. Right, I'm happy to say goodbye to that. Yeah, that does me. So now we've got ideas of still defended twice. We've got 2 eyes. Well, we've got 1 eye on that at the moment. Want to be careful. This is in a really nice spot. So I might just go like this. Now, if they take the pawn, we're going to do that. Oh, also, there's that. Forking these two. Didn't see that. That is interesting. Can we protect this square? Or do we just move forward? Or do we move to the side? Let's move to the side. That works. Okay. Still like to get that bishop out. Attacking this and get rid of it. I'm happy to just get rid of that. That's a nice diagonal for this. Ideally this would be there, but it's not. So let's deal with it and work with it. Now, let's just try and think about this. Okay, bishop e3, where does this go? Doesn't go here, goes all the way back. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Can we expect this to come over at some point? Now, in this situation where there's not a great deal going on, I think this is where you look for sort of vulnerable kind of pawns or something you can double up on, and this is where the thinking work comes into it. But I'm not saying a great deal. I don't hate my position. I don't like it, but and theirs, I mean, their knight's the only thing that's really bothering me. I've got the bishop pair, which at the moment seems pretty kind of, I don't know, not great. But if this board can open up a little bit more, could come in very handy. What about that? And then this. That's not bad, is it? that happens, I go here. It's just, yeah. They're not quite sure now. So I think I'm expecting rook to come in, back up the queen, maybe. Or I can't see what they can do with their bishop either. And I just feel that if I could get rid of this knight, then maybe I can start trying to target. I mean, this can be easily defended twice. I mean, it is defended once and twice, so. But there may be ideas of bullying this. If they did that, then I don't know. I mean, obviously my opponent's having a good think about this as well. And hats off to them for doing it, because I spent 1 minute and 13 seconds on my last on moving this away from danger. I didn't see it till quite late, to be honest. So I was kind of like trying to figure out any other moves before that. But they have spent a good couple of minutes on this one. And that's exactly what you need to do with this time. This is where games can be easily messed up. If you don't use your time correctly, that is exactly what will happen. Trying to figure out if any way at some point maybe there's that they can't take if my queen was, say, there, and then you can, I don't know, I'm just thinking down the road. And again, if I just get this out of the way and then try and, I've got to be a bit careful about this, looking at this rook, because I was thinking about maybe pushing this forward. I need to get rid of this. I'd like to get rid of that. Don't need to, but it would be very nice. So if I did do this, and then they take, say it was my move, then I take, they take, then maybe ideas of coming in here, they take, I take, then I've got 2 eyes on this, say queen takes, then come back, 2 things on this square against 3 pawns and 3 pawns. So I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued to know the next move. Unless they've just had a important phone call to attend to, or maybe I don't know. Could be anything in the world that's going on in their lives at the moment. In fact, it's always interesting playing with people from all over the world, and you just don't know what's going on. Where's this opponent from? Cape Verde. Wow. Okay, I'd love to go there. But that's really cool. I love online chess. There's a bit too much cheating that goes on with it, and it's a shame. And I just don't understand the reason for it. I don't get it. I do not get it. And it seems to happen at quite a lot of levels as well. There's no particular level that it doesn't happen at. But I do love online chess. Okay, so my opponent is still with us, and they decide to do that. Now, we've already figured out we want to do this, so I'm not going to waste any time with it. Now, they can take that. We will take. They come in with this, so they would now have another eye on that. But I'm content. They might even do this. So if I take, they're looking at this square here, F2, which could potentially be weak down the line. If they want to save this knight, where can they go to? Again, they can just come back. If that happens, I think we push and then maybe get this here. Reminder that this can only target, obviously, things on its own color. So it can't touch any of these pieces here. Looking more at the bigger pieces. So it'd be nice to get this over here, like so. Now, if we go here and they take this, then we can take that, pressure on this. They could just defend it, but it's we can actually now target this. So maybe we're best doing that. Quite like that. Do I have to be careful with this square here? Maybe a little bit. So, but maybe not. Maybe just get my queen out. Is that risky? No, it's not. That's fine. Okay, looking after the square, doubling up with the bishop, attacking this if this wasn't there. So next move I think is going to go here. They're a pawn up, but a pawn is a pawn. Yeah, they spent 6 minutes on rook d8. Okay, so they don't want to lose that, which is understandable. Now, if we do this, they just come forward, which is what we don't want. So I think now maybe is the time to do this. Ask the question. What do they want to do? Yeah. I'm happy with that. You can go here. They'd lose a pawn. So I think they take. We take with pressure on this pawn. It moves forward. Okay. If we take, they take with pressure on this. If we move this, they take this. So also if they take this and we take, they take with check. So I kind of might need to just, might just need to take. And then maybe come back with the queen, protecting the square here and protecting the rook. Yeah. Now it'd be nice to be able to still only a pawn down. Need to get back in this. So how can we? King looks really kind of, all right. They want to, I don't know what they want to do. If I come here, then what? If I go there, they take this, I take that, that comes in there. But I can take, so it just looks risky, doesn't it? This whole thing looks risky. I think they just want that, don't they? Let's do it. Let's do it. We take. So they take. We take. Oh, okay, cool. I like it. I admire it. They can still come in there. Not at the moment, obviously, but I think now we need to get this queen out of the way. Yeah, potentially looking at this, attacking that and attacking that if the queen wasn't looking and defending. They can take this. We'll take that. They can check, but oh gosh. Oh no, that's nasty. Hang on, I can't even. Actually, I could just go like that. Right, okay, so they've. What about that? Where do they go with that? Do they go there? They don't need to defend that. Like, I mean, queen is looking after it, so now maybe just neglect that pawn and come over here. Try and do my own thing. Okay, cool. Fairs. I'm thinking they think that I'm just going to go like this, and that would be mate. If they take check, if I went here, that would just be mate. No, it wouldn't. I could go like that, but then they take, and that would be mate. So I can still defend like so. I don't think they thought that. Now this is under attack. So I think they, I don't know. That's under attack. That's under attack. That is a trouble square. So how can we deal with this? I'm thinking what we can do is take this. They move up here, looking at this and looking at mate. We then go here for check. And then we come back. Can we get back or not? Can we get to the square? I don't think we can. So if we take, and they step up, then we cannot get back, can we? So this is the time to not be thinking about pawn snatching. Now let's just, we're not in a nice position, but we're still in this. Now simply I could just go like this. I could just do that. Now ideally I would like to check and get in, try and grab a piece before I have to go and defend. Does that check do anything? If I check there. So hang on, whoa. Let me figure this out. So look, if I take this piece here, then they go here. Then we check. They go there. And then we come all the way down like so. That works, no? It works. Oh, no, it doesn't. Missed it. I think I missed it. I messed up. That, isn't it? That is trouble. But then if I can go here. No. Hang on. That's fine. If they go here, we go here. Check. King moves. Yeah, here's a check. We go. Then we come back. Have to do that. Have to do that. Now we've got some. I don't want to be pushing that. That's bad. Now I'm a little bit kind of. Yeah, I don't quite know what to move here, guys. This is met with this. So not much of a problem. Yeah, again, we can just do this. They're looking at nicking this now. We could just go like this. Push forward, a couple. Defending that. Maybe come in. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe push this pawn. We take, or maybe try and come in here and nick this pawn. But then we'd lose this pawn, and then this is basically home. I'd say they're probably up by 2.5 at this moment in time. Just because this pawn is a big issue, like a massive issue. So maybe I'm best not taking anything else and just looking after this. Because that is the problem at the moment. Yeah, that is a big issue. Yeah, I don't quite know. Oh, how saying that? Come in here. Still protects this. I take. They take. And that's still the same situation. Love to get this home. That seems like a million miles away from where we are at the moment, but now if I push this pawn, I can see them just pushing here. If I push again, they just do the same. I just think that's pretty pointless. Or maybe I'll beat them to it and just go here. Then push. If they take, I don't know. I need to get this. It's just annoying that I can't get this into the game. This is the difference as well. Look, theirs is in a beautiful little spot. Doesn't have to move any time this year. And ours is just like... Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Ideas of maybe getting this out and coming back. I don't know. I mean, they just take. Okay, and then we can't do anything, so let's not get too excited. I'd love to get that a check. I can't do anything. I literally cannot do a thing. Again, this is the... Do you know, I've got to come here. I've got to try and do something now. This is defended by the queen. This is defended by the bishop. This is looking at a check. They're looking at the checkmate. Now, let's figure this out again. If I go here for a check, and they go like this, we can just do all of that business. Now, if we go in for a check, then what? Where do they go? Well, do you know what? Also, have we got time to get back? That is the main concern. Now, if we go for the check and they push, then what? We go in here again. They go here. We go here, take their piece. So I said, you know what? I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Need to get back here. like ASAP. If they just back off, we give them another check. No, I lie. If they go here, sorry, we just take this. If they go here, that helps. We give them another check and come back. They take, we take. So they can only really do a couple of things. They can't go, can they? They can't just go here. That might be the best square. Who'd have thought of king advancing? Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? If they do that, I am coming in with a check, and then I'm going to have to come back. Crazy game. What a crazy game. I love chess, honestly. Okay. I think I've figured out all I can figure out for the time being. They go there, that's bad. They go there, we go in here with a check, and then we come all the way back and make sure this square can't get attacked. Okay, so we do that. Yep. Ooh, hang on. What about a cheeky... We can afford a check. We can afford one more check. Why can we afford another check? Because we can. We're in line here. That's good. They can only go one spot now, which means they're going to lose this. They're going to lose that bishop. And they resign because they see what time it is. Just in case you didn't know, they go here. We come in here for a check. They have to move back. We take, and then the checkmate is off. They take. But when we come in for another check, I think they just have to go here again. We then take. They advance. We come in for another check. They probably go. Say they just go forward. I don't know. That pawn is scary as anything. Okay, maybe they go back. So say, all right, how do we do that? Say they go back. I mean, how the heck am I saving that? Wow. Okay, I need to check that out. But anyway, look, it is what it is. We stuck with it. Tricky opponent. Love the way they thought about their moves. And that's what you could do with the 1510s. And okay, so they played 69. I played 74. One blunder each. And let's just check it out. That was an interesting game. I like that. We stuck in there. We stuck in there. At times it looked a little bit kind of... Okay. A little bit dodgy. No. Attack the queen. Attack that queen. Cool. And then we lost out close to here, yeah. I felt like we kind of, okay, that's would have been a lovely move. Then they take. And then we take. But then this can come over here, defending this as well. Yeah, just some tactical kind of play. I thought that was quite nice, no? It wanted to just protect this twice. I get it. That's fair enough. Attack my queen. Defend this square. And also, still with the attack on the rook. This was coming in for a pin. Not a pin, sorry, a fork. And then we took. Did not like that at all. Computer likes that. We took it. Realised, okay, I like it. You attack my pieces, I attack you. That works. But I just thought, get out of the way. Just avoid it. Then we attack it. So yeah, okay. Rook b1. It wanted rook b1, but I did think that, but I just thought they'd take. I take, and then queen can just defend. I didn't like it. No, didn't like that. Queen c3. No, okay, just come back. Forget about the pawn, just come back. See, wow. That is just a blunder. That is just a blunder. I want a bishop d5. Okay. Liked it, attacking both things. Although queen obviously is looking after the bishop, but have to take. And obviously that is just checkmate. Only thing I can do is that they take, and then I'm just, yeah, in trouble. So had to do that, had to do that. Computer acknowledges it. That was the only move to make. A lot of people would just, honestly, this is the kind of situation people think, oh no, let me just get out of the way, and just completely neglect that. So that is the benefit of having more time and just being able to sort of see everything a bit more clearly. Had to do that. They come in like so. Worried about this now. I saw it. I had to make sure I dealt with it. Okay. It didn't like that. It didn't like it at all. But then I realized, look, I can get back. And I had to figure it out beforehand. Had to be done. Had to be done, yeah. Now I'm worried. And there's 0.8 up. Yeah. Kind of have to go back. And this was interesting. It was them opening up things with the pawns. I mean, I liked that. That was good. That worked for me. That exposed their king and got me back in the game. Now, figure this out again, that I had time to do all of this. They defend this pawn and also put the threat back on for mate. I take, which I can do. Going back's a mistake because they lose their bishop. We worked this out. We just had to make sure we were calculating. Coming for another check. And then they realise, hang on, they've just blundered. The only place they can go is there. They go here. We go here. They go back. We take. And now this is interesting because I would have been really scared with this. I mean, next move is they take, don't they? They take. I'm just trying to see, can I have... Or is there a mating? Queen takes and then... It wants bishop. Bishop g2. Okay. It wants this. Queen down here. This over here. And it's just, okay, so computer really likes me. I mean, look. I think where there's always checks, you don't have to be so kind of worried about the whole thing. And I guess the queen also protects that as well. But yeah, this would have been really interesting had it have gone on. I'm not going to follow into all what the computer would have done and stuff like that because we're humans and we definitely wouldn't have played like that. It's as simple as that. But it would have made for a fascinating last bit of the game. But anyway, look, we're stuck in there, and that's all you can do when things aren't looking great. You try and stick in there, and sometimes a chance presents itself to you, and it's whether or not you take it. And we took our chance. So we got the victory, guys. We're back up to 1667. But yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you liked it, give it a like. Give me a comment, good or bad. We'll take them all. And if you want to follow my journey on a more regular basis and want to support me, then be my guest and subscribe. And until next time, guys, happy chessing. See you later. Bye bye.